So you lied to me. Lizzie, we promised we didn't lie to you. Yeah, silence, Jack Frost and Grandma SquarePants. One of the things that I hate the most is lying. But don't get that wrong, I don't mind lying, but when I'm the one being lied to, absolutely not! So Queen Quran and King Cheryl have been caught in a web of lies, and me being the YouTube janitor, yeah, you guessed that right, I quit because this wasn't a mess. This was a crime scene. Plot twist after plot twist after plot twist after plot twist. Who knew that a couple that was so popular on the internet, literally the most talked about couple on TikTok, I had a feeling that people had dug every single hole to find every single secret, but apparently you guys suck at doing research and like digging into people's profiles, because I really had the impression that people being nosy, they would find these crazy secrets. You didn't find shit. You are disappointing me right now. So we have two crazy plot twists from a couple that I've talked so much about before in the past, and internet goes crazy. I mean, TikTok goes crazy when the wildest video drops, and this also gets recommended to my For You page because, you know, I'm on TikTok, like, I'm scrolling 24/7, and I'm like, what is going on? Why was this video recommended to me? Shit is going down, people. Shit is going down! I gotta relax because it's not actually that serious, but it is serious because there's a bunch of crimes that were committed.
This ain't easy. Not for me, not for her. It's a tough decision I had to make. Kogan, Clairlyn, Nikolai, I love y'all. This ain't goodbye forever. I'll see you soon.
So you're probably asking what is going on? Why are they both crying? The majority of the comment section, they thought that she was being put down, and I also thought that, oh, is she dead? Did she's gonna pass away? What's going on? But he starts thanking his entire family. The only person that he didn't thank was me. Like, I've made a couple of videos about you in the past, but you weren't gonna mention me. Like, no?
I appreciate it.
This is sad as hell.
This is a big bump in the road.
Like I say, be strong. They're gonna say whatever they say. It is what it is. But this is before I met you. This is before our marriage. This is before everything. I love you, my queen.
I love you too, baby.
Be strong, baby.
I'll be strong only for you.
I'm coming home to you, baby.
Someone said, I'll wait for you. How long you got? Okay, you guys can stop being mean because they're clearly in a tough situation. And I'm gonna say right now what's going on because I also had no clue. They never say what is going on. They even said, oh, this isn't goodbye. This is I'll see you later. I love you, Quran. I'll wait for you. They never say what is happening in the video. And I'm like, are you guys really gonna make me do all the work? So I had to do the work. So apparently our boy Quran, as you heard him say in the video, this isn't goodbye, I'll see you later, is because he's actually going to jail.
Ain't that swell?
What a crazy news to drop on everyone without actually saying that you're going to jail, which he's actually currently in jail right now. He's probably watching this video from jail like, hey Quran, what's Gucci? How's jail? I don't know what to say though, like, cause you didn't give me a shout out, so I'm kind of pissed. But and not only did this dude commit a crime, he committed multiple. There was actually a full list posted and on the internet because this is actually public record. I'm not gonna dox him or anything like, oh, I did some secret research where I'm gonna expose his private life, because that would be crazy. I'm not gonna stalk someone. This is actually public. As you can see, Quran was actually arrested here. Arrest date 4/30/2025. Wait, what? This video was posted 4/30. This means they recorded this I don't know when, and Cheryl posted this the day that her husband got arrested. That's sad. There's a bunch of articles explaining all the crimes that this dude actually committed, and you know damn well I'm not about to read all of that, so if you want to read all that, go ahead. But the crimes that he actually committed were 3 counts of felony aggravated assault.
This guy's a real jerk.
8 counts of insurance fraud, and this was actually the main reason why he was arrested, because of insurance fraud. 1st degree criminal damage to property, 2 counts of false statements and writings, and 2 second-degree criminal damage. My boy was collecting crimes like he's collecting Pokemons. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't be laughing, but the fact that he committed all of these things and he was just living his best life with his wife, recording TikToks, like, I wonder if this actually haunt him to his dreams, like his worst nightmare, like living his best life and just waking up at 3 a.m. sweating about all the crimes that he committed. And he's actually going to jail for 7 years. So yeah, on a serious note, he was actually arrested for committing insurance fraud, and that's what gets me, because you do it once and the insurance is like, even when you do it once, insurance makes sure that you're not actually committing fraud. They would ask you for every single detail, like the smallest detail, even when it doesn't matter, they'll still ask you for that. But then you do it twice and you really think they're not gonna investigate? And you did this, how many times was it? 5, 8 times? You think they're that stupid that you're gonna do this crime like 5 to 8 times, and you think that a big ass insurance company that wouldn't even approve your claim when you're about to have a surgery that you're gonna die, like they're like, are you actually gonna die though? Let's take a look at your body real quick. Yeah, you look a little deadish here, but not dead enough. We're gonna deny this surgery. Yeah, we can't cover this surgery. And you think of doing this shit 8 times, they're not gonna come after your ass. How stupid can you be? Talking about being stupid, this was the mugshot where he was actually arrested in 2019. He was charged with felony false statements or writings in matters of government. What was our dude Quran doing before TikTok? This dude was out here committing crimes more often than Shane Dawson was taking showers.
And it's going to happen again and again.
I am mad as hell at everyone, because how was this not leaked earlier, but it was just leaked now? People were so focused on their relationship, which, by the way, in 2025, years later, this is their relationship. I feel so bad because they really seem like they have such a nice relationship. People were so focused on their relationship that for some reason they didn't dig into his past, like to find if he had some dirt or something. Because y'all are digging into my life. People know the last time that I took a shit. That's how nosy they are. They even know how often I have fast food. But apparently this information that he committed multiple crimes and he was in jail before, just like slipped just like that. I'm disappointed. I am so disappointed in stalkers and nosy people that you missed this. This went under your radar. Now let's talk about plot twist number 2, because the lies that went into crafting plot twist number 2 are insane. So let's go back last year when they announced that they were having a surrogate to have a child. So this is when they posted that they had a surrogate and they're finally gonna have a child.
We're picking up our surrogate. Today's gonna be a great day. This is our first doctor's appointment and I'm kind of nervous. How you feeling, baby?
I'm kind of nervous. We're gonna see if...
And he was even crying when they found out that they were having a baby. This was such an...
So by the time you come to the next ultrasound, as long as our dating's looking good, then we'll make a referral to get you in at that point.
This was such an emotional video, and I was even supporting them last year. I made a video about them saying, oh my god, congrats, they finally, because their mission has been to have a baby for like years. I believe this was like especially his biggest dream, because he always mentions how he wanted to have a child, and they finally had a baby, and they were finally gonna have a baby.
It's my lifelong dream.
Well, about that, so this surrogacy thing was posted May 9th, 2024, and July 9th, 2024, they did a baby gender reveal. And it was a girl. Oh, you got more, damn. Until people started noticing that when they posted the surrogacy pictures, you know how you go, well, I haven't been pregnant, but you know how when you're pregnant and you go to the doctor for a checkup and they give you those pictures of the baby and you keep going to see how much she's grown or something? So when the internet started looking at those pictures carefully, they noticed something suspicious.
But a lot of people are thinking this is a scam as well. They're already scamming people out of money through a non-profit organization that they claim that they are doing a renovation to make a children and women's home. You can go back to this video and watch that. They are now claiming they are pregnant with a baby girl through a surrogate. The first thing I want to point out is the ultrasounds, and pay attention to the date. This was posted on May 20th, and look how tiny that baby is. This was posted on June 11th. Look how big that baby is.
Oh, damn.
This is a almost full-term baby.
Yeah, in 1 month.
From that little tiny bit to this. They don't grow that quickly.
Really? Huh. I thought that in 1 month they go from like a tiny sperm to a full-grown baby. Like, oop, from a baby and then boop, I pop out like with my headphones. On an actual note, how did they think this was gonna fly though? Like last month you literally posted a picture of a sperm baby, and now you're posting a full-blown baby. Might as well have posted an adult. I feel like I'm looking into something. I'm expecting logic where he did insurance fraud 8 times thinking that he wasn't gonna get caught.
Secondly, she has claimed that this is her baby as well, but according to WebMD,
wait, she claimed it? I thought
most women who get pregnant after 50 have to use an egg donor. Queen Cheryl is indeed 63. They also did not go through a surrogate company to do this. They went through this privately. You cannot retrieve your own egg, put it into somebody else with your husband's swimmers if you don't go through a medical facility. That's just...
So then how did they do it? How did they... Was Quran out here with actually a... Is it a needle that they do that? How did he do it? Like he injected the needle on his penis or something, sucked up the sperm. He grabbed one of his wife's eggs and it evaporated because it was dry as hell. And then he kind of like, with the needle, he put it in the surrogate's... How did he... I never thought that they used her eggs because I didn't think she had any eggs. I just thought they used a surrogate like he did it through, you know, a company, until this is when the big bomb gets dropped, like a whole nuke. And the surrogate actually comes forward on TikTok and she exposes everything.
A lot of people want to believe him over me because I'm a crackhead. She's a crackhead.
I'm a crackhead.
If you choose to believe that I'm still a crackhead, then by all means, go off, sis. He knows that he's not the dad. But he obviously wants to monetize off every single thing, hence why he contacted me through the Steve freaking Wilco show.
So that was a fucking lie.
So connecting all these dots with the real truth, it turns out that not only did they not use her eggs, but there was also no surrogate. So that child is not theirs at all. So with what Quran has said, this girl was supposedly a crackhead and she didn't want her child and she was gonna give it to Quran and Cheryl for them to have it as their own child. And then Quran also said, allegedly, that she knew that she wasn't going to be able to take care of this child, so she was just going to give it to them because she wanted the child to have a better life. And it looks like she did change her mind. Like, I've been following this girl's journey and she said that she's been clean for maybe a month now, which this video is old as hell, so I think she's been clean for a few months and she's gonna keep the baby. But it's crazy how he made it seem that they had a surrogate, the egg donor and everything. The egg was gonna be hers and he was also gonna be the dad, where in fact not only there was no contract, no company, no surrogate, no nothing, it was just them talking to this girl that I think they probably knew her somehow, and they're like, can we have your baby since you can't take care of it? That is such a wild statement to me. And I'm guessing she said yes But then she changed her mind. Baby, can we like have it for a weekend or so? Yeah, maybe a few months. We'd like to have a baby to see how it feels to have a baby. It'd be nice. Yeah, can we like steal your baby real quick?
Obviously wants to monetize off every single thing, hence why he contacted me through the Steve freaking Wilco show.
And you know, she said she was contacted through Steve Wilco show, and I didn't even know what that was, honestly. And Steve Wilco is a talk show host. He has his own show that deals with family issues, lie detector tests, and confrontation. Our boy Karan wanted to make some money, and you know how she also said that he wanted to monetize off of this entire thing? And it's actually true, because he's been talking about this baby in a lot of TikToks. Like, he has been making so many TikToks monetizing the living shit out of that because money. But instead of handling this like an actual adult, like, hey, let's talk about this, since now you change your mind that you don't want us to have the baby, you want to keep it, he's like, I don't think I can do that. What if I contact this show and we talk there, so while we're talking we can also make some money? This dude was grinding. Actually, Cheryl was in a talk show where her son had a baby that supposedly was hers or wasn't hers. They really love the attention and the money, and I'm gonna be real here, I love money as well, and I feel like we all love money, but in a serious situation like this, you can't just be like, how about we settle this on a show instead of like in real life.
I just want him to stop making content about me and my daughter. I just want, he's not the dad. I told you. And I'm not going to allow you to monetize off her DNA. I'm not going to allow this to be a public, huge, millions of views thing.
What a great mom.
I would have a little bit more sympathy if you didn't dog me and bash me the way that you did. And I would have a little bit more sympathy if you didn't reach out to me to the Steve Wilco show. And I might have a little bit of sympathy, a little bit more sympathy for you if you would just tell the truth.
I don't have the specific videos that she's talking about where he's mocking her, because I believe those are deleted. There was one that I'm going to show you in a few minutes that I was able to find, and this was also deleted. So it's safe to assume that he deleted all these TikToks where he was talking about this girl because he was upset that she decided to keep the baby, but making everything public as if this was gonna somehow fix this situation. I've been on the internet for years and I read so many comments where people are like, why don't they just solve this in private, but they decide to make things public and post this on the internet? That is a good question, honestly. You tell me.
He was texting me and telling me that he was proud of me and that he would stop bashing me on TikTok, and then he has proceeded and continued to do so. I allowed him to come on here and act like he didn't use with me the entire time that I stayed there. I allowed him to come on here and bring up my family stuff, my personal family things. I allowed him to come on here.
Oh, so he was using as well.
Completely bash me, drag my name through the freaking dirt. And the whole time that he's done that, when you come over to my page, you don't see any of that really, because I've tried to keep them off my page as much as possible.
So he was making TikToks talking shit about this girl allegedly, but then when he was talking to her in the DMs, he was telling her how proud he was of her for being sober or something. They did post a wild video, and for some reason this is still up, by the way, and this was made late July last year, where they said us because our surrogate is incarcerated now and our baby has a better chance at life. I get that you're saying that the baby has a better chance at life, but let me just play this real quick. I am confusion. They were happy because their baby's mom was going to jail. Like, yeah, the baby was gonna have a better life, but why are you dancing that she was going to jail? Wait, I just realized the irony of this TikTok for them to be dancing because she was going to jail, which I don't even think she went to jail, of her husband to now be in jail. And his wife said that she was gonna wait 7 years. I don't know about that. But... So I do have one of the deleted videos that Quran deleted this. June 23rd, they actually found out that the surrogate wanted to keep the baby. Why am I calling the woman? She wasn't even a surrogate. The woman that was pregnant. This is where she changed her mind and she was gonna keep the baby. The lies of Cheryl's surrogate says I no longer want to do this.
I don't even know how to feel. For the last 2 weeks, I've been going through hell. Like literal hell. All I want is a fucking family and a healthy baby. But I can't have it. It started on Father's Day. Woke up to a text at 6 in the morning telling her, I don't want to do this anymore.
Okay, so I'm not a monster here, and I do feel bad. Like, I know this has been his thing for a while, that he always wanted to have a child, and they did so much because they were so happy that they were gonna have a baby, and I really do feel for him here. But then to find out that they were so mad that they started making those TikToks about, oh, how she's going to jail now and we can finally have the baby, it kind of defeats this whole video of me feeling bad for him.
I'm stressed. I'm tired. Life has been whooping my ass. I have been there for the surrogate, the whole 9 yards, and it's like I'm battling things that I can't even battle myself alone. I'm just tired. I am overwhelmed. Like, I didn't know there was an addiction involved the whole time we were having a baby, but yet there's just so much shit going on that I don't know. I want this family so bad, but it's like everything is just, she fucked up my first Father's Day. Then her mom's trying to come in the picture when she had nothing to do with the whole surrogacy because she think me and Cheryl doing this for likes and views. Lady, you have never took one day out of your time to meet us. You don't know nothing about us, but yet you're trying to take something that's not yours.
This is why you do things professionally. I don't get it though, because at this point when he was making this video, have you seen their TikTok account? They get millions of views, millions, and they've been doing this for years, and I'm pretty sure they can afford a surrogate. I'm like, why didn't they just go through their program to get a surrogate instead of just like finding a woman who was pregnant and they're like, hey, can we have your child? This is such a serious thing to do. It's such an important thing that you're going to do. We're talking about a child's life, and you decided to just like ask someone nicely, or maybe the lady offered, I don't know. It's a life. You gotta take it a little more seriously than just like, yeah, let me have your child real quick.
She sent me text saying she don't want the baby, and I feel like, I don't know if she's gonna kill my baby or what, but right now at this point, I just need prayer. Though. I need peace, cause I'm tired of fighting for something I've been wanting for so fucking long. It's like I'm in this alone. I want this so fucking bad.
The spit? I wasn't gonna comment about that because that's like my pet peeve when people have the spit here. Okay, but this is a serious matter. Let's not talk about someone's spit right now. He needs to just go to court, establish paternity right after birth, and get 50-50 custody. Keep those texts and show it to judge. Well, this comment was left last year without them actually knowing that this woman wasn't even a surrogate. So yeah, this is when they started talking shit about their surrogate. The two videos that I could find, one is deleted, the other one is them dancing because the surrogate was going to jail, and apparently that was a good thing for the baby. So that was the situation of Queen Quran and King Cheryl. What a bunch of plot twists that I never suspected that they faked this entire surrogacy situation. Like, there was not even a surrogacy. Oh my god. And then him going to jail for 7 years. It's been, oh, this dude has been in jail for 2 years. 2 weeks as of recording this video, and he has 7 years left. His wife is gonna be like 70 something years old, right? If she's 62, 63 plus 7, she's gonna be 70 years old.
21.
Dude, by the time you come out, I'm gonna be 70. Let me know what you thought about this situation. Were you expecting the plot twist? Honestly, this is kind of a sad situation, so I'm not even gonna ask you to like and subscribe on this video. But what I will do though is show you this moment when he said,
it's a tough decision I had to make.
A tough decision that you had to make? Going to jail was your own decision? Oh, I didn't know that jail was a new vacation spot.
tú.